They're the slow play. Right, guys. So I guess, like we already said, Gakpo probably man of the match for us, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's given Slot a real run for his money. I think he's created a bit of a nightmare, and he wants to take that left hand side role. Bit unusual the lineup for tonight. I wasn't too sure to have Slabbeslide there in a centre forward position. Diaz where Salad be. I don't think Slabbeslide played well at all, but certainly Cody.
He hasn't looked very good the last couple of games.
No,
Yeah.
But Cody was man of the match by far. I couldn't really tell you who was the second. I think if we had not conceded any goals, I think maybe Varus, and I think both myself and Martin, or myself and Adam agreed on that. I don't know about you, Martin, but we thought that Jaros.
Yeah, Jaros, yeah.
Jaros had a good game. It was just unfortunate with Kwanzaa and those two mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, go on, mate. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, but I just want to really emphasize the importance of, acknowledging Kwanzaa's age, and the fact that there will be people on social media that will, crawl out of the rocks and give this kid abuse. They're not to do it. If they call themselves Liverpool fans, do not do it. Get behind your player. Words of encouragement. The whole you'll never walk alone. This kid has had a bad run there today. He's made two really horrible defensive errors. He's paid for it. You see him coming off there for Canate, and the guy looks devastated. The kid wants to make an impression, and I feel sorry for him.
I can hear that these footsteps coming down the stairs. United must have won 5-2.
So we've got the player ratings up here from Soccer. What is it? Soccer Score. Sorry. They've given Jaros 6.4, Conor Bradley 6.7, Kwanzaa 6.2, Gomez 6.5, Robbo 6.9, Diaz 7.2, which I think is pretty high. I think he was quiet all game until he scored that goal.
Yeah.
Tyler Morton 7.1, Endo 6.7, Gakpo 8.9. So Bosley 6.2 and Jones is 6.6. Do any of them you don't agree with?
Probably the Diaz one. Like you said, I don't think he played all that well until he scored the goal. And that goal was sloppy as hell.
Yeah.
Even though, I heard you guys going on about 5 minutes before I got to see it, but yeah.
Chris N is saying that Jaros having a 6.4 is criminal with that save he had. And then Chris N also says that Diaz did well defending from what he saw. Eminem, everyone has had a bad day at the office, not Kwanzaa's fault. Deflections, come on.
Exactly.
Exactly, Eminem, yeah. Brighton's second goal, I don't think Kwanzaa could do anything about it. No, he couldn't. We're not saying he could. We know what people are like, and people are going to start blaming him and stuff like that. So we're just basically saying like,
everyone has a bad day. You can't blame a kid for that.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I just remember the abuse that he got online after the United game when we were knocked out of the FA Cup, and the abuse he got was absolutely disgusting. And if I want to be part of the Liverpool social media, I want to be part of a channel that says straight out, do not give abuse to any of our players. Win, lose, or draw. If they have a good performance, a bad performance, or a shit performance, we won the game. It was close in the end. The scoreline, kind of sounds like it was close. I don't think it was close. I don't think Brighton really troubled us all that much. They just had two lucky chances at the end, and that was it.
Yeah.
Are we going to run through this? 2-1 at the moment for Palace against Villa, 2-0 Newcastle against Chelsea, 3-0 Arsenal against Preston, Spurs 2, City 1 at the moment.
City are out then by the looks of it. That's all. Well, there will be bites. hopefully when by itself all done with.
Yeah, they're preparing for the FA Trophy, aren't they, for next year?
Yeah.
So,
Eminem says that we won for fuck's sake. Yeah, we did.
That's what I'm saying, Eminem. But
We did.
we're giving an analysis of the game. So the analysis of the game is looking at the good and the bad. And that's what Slot would be doing. Slot would be looking at that. He won't be looking at the all the good points. He'd be looking at all the points. So that's what we're doing.
Just looking at these match stats as well. Then, so we had more possession. Brighton had more shots.
Yeah,
I don't think it felt that way. Do you think it felt that way?
No, it didn't. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think it felt that way. Did it?
I genuinely felt that we were comfortable in the game. And I mean, and again, going back to what Eminem was saying, we won absolutely, but look at the amount of changes we made to the squad.
Yeah. We had both teams had the same amount of shots on target. They had more shots off target. They had more block shots. Our keeper made more saves as well. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He did pull off some really good saves, to be fair.
Yeah.
I really do think he did. Eminem's got a decent comment here saying, to be honest, the substitutes disrupted the side. Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
Yeah,
I do think Endo had to come off because I think he'd have probably got sent off if you didn't take him off with the
get off before you go off.
Yeah.
Boys, listen, I'm going to shoot off anyway because it's getting late and I'm in work early in the morning.
Go on,
no worries, man. Cheers for joining me.
Enjoy the 1 week ban.
So yeah, Jaros pulled off some good saves. They had more touches in our box as well than we did theirs. I wonder if that's I don't know this for a fact, but I wonder if that's down to that bit, where towards the end the ball were kind of like bouncing around a little bit. I wonder if that had anything to do with that, because they're not, it is what
quite
it is.
possible. But JT saying 12 wins out of 14. I mean, if someone said that at the start of the season that you're going to have that, what would you think? And I mean, you can only be absolutely delighted. As I said, after the Arsenal game, we wouldn't have been too sure of what life would be like after Jurgen Klopp. United are going absolutely ballistic over Amaron. I think we're bloody happy to have Arne Slot. I think he's really put in a plan and a process into the club. Something that Ten Hag failed to do in the amount of years that he's at United. But I think Ten Hag is a really, Arne Slot is a fantastic head coach. I think we've played extremely well. Sometimes our wins have been ugly, but I think we've done very well. Bear in mind we have a very, very difficult group of fixtures now up until the December the 1st. So I'm delighted, to be honest with you, and I'm delighted with the changes that have been made. To that, I didn't think that Slot would do that. I'm delighted that he did, and I'm delighted that we got the result.
Yeah, it's like I think you just said it then as well, but it's like we mentioned it on Monday where we both said, at the time of when Slot took over, when Klopp left, if you were told at the time, you're going to get to the back end of October, and as JT points out there, you're going to have won 12 out of the 14 games of the season so far, you'd have been fucking like, yeah, of course I will, yeah. Richard the Red said a win is a win. He's a happy camper. Yeah, we are as well. Yeah. On to next round now. Last 8, I think it is. It is now. So
yeah. When is the draw for that? I don't know whether he was talking about the draw of the Carabao.
Oh, Born early on. Oh yeah, it might have been talking about that. I thought it was about the draw of the prize on Friday. I'm not sure, to be fair. Couldn't tell you. Maybe later on tonight. Gary Richards says, do any of the youngsters make the bench on Saturday? I quite liked Leone. He showed a few nice touches, to be fair. He looked quite tidy in midfield, in all fairness. So I wonder if, I'd give him that. Eminem one loss in 14. So, yeah, we've got a loss and a draw. So that's 12 wins out of 14, yeah. Normal
We're in a
service.
fantastic place, an absolutely fantastic place. And if someone said to you, you're going to draw away from home against Arsenal,
And just get beat against Forest.
and you get beat against Forest, you'd be like that's not bad considering, So I mean, let's be like, we're all about positivity on this channel, but we're all about just also looking at the everything else in between.
JT says normal service Saturday, I think, Gary, in regards to Gary on about the youngsters. And he also adds that he thinks that Shimmer will probably start on Saturday as well. Yeah, maybe, potentially. We'll have to wait and see. We've got, do we play Leverkusen this time next week? Or is there a break now from the Champions League?
I'll have to check that.
I'll look now. Yeah, we've got Leverkusen next Tuesday. So we've got Brighton at the weekend, Leverkusen Tuesday, Aston Villa that Saturday, and then we don't play again until the Sunday, the 24th. So there must be an international fucking break again. Yeah, we play Southampton then, and then we've got Real Madrid 3 days after that, and then we've got Man City the weekend after.
That's a good shout. Who knows if it's Gakpo or Diaz Saturday though, and that's the headache that Gakpo has kind of created for Slot, and I think Diaz knew that when Gakpo scored the 2 goals. I mean, he looks on form, but isn't it fantastic to be in that position? Really, really good to be in that position. I mean, when we had Mane, I don't think we had anyone. If my memory is totally fucked, did we have anyone to cover Mane if Mane was injured?
We had Shaqiri and Origi on it, really. They were the backups.
That's it. Yeah. So, I mean, and that wasn't all that good. Do you know what I mean? You can't really replace Mane. But like with Diaz, he's obviously, he didn't have a great game today, but Gakpo, really putting himself out there. I think we're spoiled for choice. International break, I can't stand. Hate it.
I know.
Hate it.
I think the good news coming off the back of Jota was coming on for Mane as well. Good shout, Miscusi as well. Good shout. I think after the international break as well is when we're supposed to get Alisson and Elliot back, supposedly.
Elliot, yeah. And obviously with Elliot back, then that's going to, give us more of a headache in terms of selection. So that's going to play to our advantage. And a hungry Elliot, coming on for the likes of
Szoboszlai
and against City or whatever, Real Madrid or whatever, might do some damage. So, onwards and upwards, all positive. We got the win. We're through to the next round.
Yeah,
all good.
We get. I hope we get Man United. To be fair, I hope we do. So we give Gakpo man of the match. Decent victory. We won in the end. We're through to the next round, especially when you're playing like some backups as well. Richard the Red, both Gakpo and Diaz look sharp. We've got a headache for Slot and that position. So yeah, Chris N wants to take Southampton in the next round. I think anyone would want to take Southampton, to be fair.
It's good to have you on here, Chris N, because I know you obviously from Cop Talk, so good to have you on.
Yeah.
It is the same Chris N, isn't it? I think it is.
Maybe. Any last words, Trono, for like a little thing before we get off?
Well, as you know, I'm going to plug the hell out of this till you do your advertisement. Friday, we have got our draw for our VIP members from $1.99 per month only. You're in with an opportunity of winning a spot prize that has been kindly given to us by Fibersportmemorabilia. You can catch them on their website, Fibersportmemorabilia.com. They have a group called Fiber Sports Group, the only FSG I like. And they also have a page, Fiber Sports Memorabilia. They are also connected with Cop Art. who are in Belfast. They also do other sports memorabilia other than, Liverpool stuff. They do signed boxing gloves, signed boxing trunks like Frank Bruno and what have you. So really, really a good opportunity for people to win something. So, it's not one of those channels where you're paying a monthly membership and you're not really getting anything back. We're looking to give something back to our paid subscribers. So it's only $1.99 or $2.99, whatever you can afford. We're not trying to promote something that will shave your manscape. It's all good.
Couldn't say it better myself, mate. Eminem, I've just quickly looked for you, pal. The draw is tonight. It's at 10 o'clock in 20 minutes time, but I'm getting off now. I won't be live for that. And Richard the Red wants some sign on the pants of Frank Bruno. Yeah, they're on there as well.
I'm sure, but there are actually signed boxing trunks. I'm not too sure if they're Y fronts or G strings, but I'm sure they'll organize that for you, Richard the Red. But they check out their Facebook and their website and tell them that AKM LFC sent you.
Yeah, we'll finish off on this last comment here from Gary Richards that Liverpool will win the double, the Prem and the Champions League. So you don't think we're going to win the tournament that we're in now? But okay. Hopefully, I hope we win some. In all fairness, so let's see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be a video out for the members tomorrow regarding the draw and how it's going to work and everything, that process and everything. I'm going to do that. Record that now. Actually straight after this. So that'll be up for the members. Other than that, I will be back if there's anything to talk about news-wise. If there isn't, guys, it'll be back on AKM Live on Monday at 7 p.m. next week. Thanks for joining, guys. That's it from me. That's it from Seano. And we'll see you at some point soon, guys. Thanks for watching.